Gomez and company here as we welcome in our pal Joe Convertino Jr. from CH Insurance for our Cup of Joe this week. Joe, good morning. How are you today?
Hey, good morning, Gomez and Lisa. Happy Hump Day.
Happy Hump Day. You know, we were just chatting a little bit offline there when I was hooking up on the phone here. And this time of the year, Joe, it's just noticeably darker later in the morning. And so you just notice it, you know, when it's during the summer, you don't pay attention because it's a couple minutes at a time, you know, when it starts to change. But this time of the year, it is noticeable. It just kind of takes a little adjusting.
Yes, it does. It's got to be very tough on you two. In the morning. A little chillier. You probably got to find your coat, Lisa. Must be tough.
Yeah.
I don't wear a coat until it snows. I just throw a blanket over me and get in the car that way when I get in the car.
Oh, nice.
Just bring the blanket with me.
Yeah, I heard you guys talk about this morning. Near and dear event to my wife, Linda, and I is the Francis House tonight. So excited to be part of that. CH is another sponsor. I want to wish Art and Ann Palermo, the chairs, a very successful night, and hope to see you guys tonight.
Well, you know, and I know last year, Joe, you were greeting everybody at the door, and it really is a great event for a great organization, and it's a blast. Just a little plug for the actual event, just to go in and you see a bunch of people you haven't seen in a while, and some. Top of your head, Joe, do you know some of the raffle items and prizes that are available this year?
Yeah, what they do is unique. There's probably, I think, 10 to 15 houses, and you purchase keys, I believe, for $20. You open the house. If the door opens, obviously, you win gift baskets for wine and restaurants, fitness places. There's trips. It's just, you know, Gomez, near and dear to our heart, golf foursomes. So it's just great. And for $50, all you can eat, you have beer, a little dessert. You see your neighbors, your friends, your relatives, and you see business acquaintances. I've never seen so many people under one roof, probably 15 to 1,800 people.
Yeah, it's a great venue for it at the Expo Center. It's for the Francis House. So if you can get out there tonight, it starts at 5:30. So great thumbs up from us here, Joe, in that event that you have been a big part of for a long time.
Yeah, no, thank you. And Lisa, you'll be there, I hear?
I am. I'm going to stop by. I made a little donation, and I'm just looking forward to seeing everyone. I like that event a lot, and I did not go the last couple of years, so I think I'm going to pop over today.
Good. Look forward to seeing you.
Well, Joe, on to the topic at hand here. It's early to mid-October, and people are starting to get their insurance premiums in the mail. And I'm not going to lie, you know, I opened up mine recently, and it was a different number on there. It was a little higher than maybe last year's personal auto insurance premium.
Well, that's why you guys should be with us. Just kidding. I knew you'd get a chuckle out of that. No, you know, it's interesting. Every consumer is opening up their renewal, and you know, we're seeing personal auto, whether you have 1, 2 autos, 3 vehicles, kids. There's increases, and there's been some great. You know, I don't want to say statistics, but what's causing these rate hikes all across, you know, New York State and really the country is, you know, you don't want to hear this, but our cars are more sophisticated. Prices for parts, as we all know, I mean, that word inflation, but try to get parts today is taking longer. And parts in the last 2 years, you know, statistics say they've, have risen over 70%. The repair cost, when you bring it to the, you know, the dealer or the repair shop, you know, you got to kind of shop around, you know, repair shops too. A lot of these carriers want you to go to certain shops, but those have increased greatly. And we're seeing more litigation with accidents nationally. I talk about, you know, litigation is up, and it's just, from an industry standpoint, none of us want to hear it, but the auto insurance market is losing money. What you can do, though, there's some bright side to this. Make sure you're with an independent agent, I would say like CH Insurance, where we have 8 to 12 carriers that have different options, guys. Talk to them about defensive driving. Do you have a college student that doesn't take a car back to college? That's a little discount. If you have electrical or hybrid services, there's some discounts for that on vehicles. Anti-theft. So there's a couple ways to save money. Raise your deductibles, but it's a national problem, and everybody's talking about it. Lisa and Gomez, it's not good, but you just got to work with an agent you trust, and hopefully they can take care of you.
Well, you know what? Those are good tips, Joe, and everybody's trying to, find a way to save a couple of bucks, and if you can do that and follow your advice, then let's do it, right?
Right. So Gomez, why don't you you can save 8 to 10%. Can you sit down for an hour or two and take a defensive driving class?
Well, yeah.
Online?
To save 8 to 10%, sure. I'm writing
do
that
them
down.
online.
So go home, and instead of taking a nap, Gomez, I'll get you the link, and you can do that later.
I just wrote that down when you were saying it, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Now, Lisa, your stuff's fine, right?
I've already done it. I already took that class. It's super easy. Yeah.
Wow, I'm impressed. All right, what's the prediction for SU Florida State?
It's hard to think. Joe, obviously, from last week's game, the team not on the level of some of the upper teams yet in the conference. But then you look back last week, Georgia Tech had no business being in the game against Miami, and they beat them at Miami.
I know anything can happen. But
I know I think Florida State is about a 14-point favorite at this point. That's the last one I saw.
They are tough.
Yeah,
they are tough. And I just wanted to mention in closing, thinking thoughts and prayers for Israel. All our friends over here, thinking of them over there. Let's keep them in our thoughts and prayers. That's just awful what's going on over there.
Got agreed, 100%. Amen to that, Joe. Thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.